Welcome. In this brief demonstration, we'll look at business card and letterhead solutions for Salesforce.com offered by PrintSF, the leading provider of marketing collateral and direct mail solutions for Salesforce customers like you. Using PrintSF and working right within Salesforce, you'll be able to streamline your process for ordering and fulfilling business cards, stationery, envelopes, and other business ID products. You'll be able to easily customize, proof, and order materials in only 1 to 2 minutes. You'll also enjoy self-service versioning, or the ability for your team to customize materials while staying within your brand standards, which eliminates the graphic design step that's often so burdensome to your marketing department. The team will be able to pay by credit card, or if more appropriate, will provide a monthly bill to your company complete with a complete detailed report on who's ordering. You'll also have complete reporting and visibility within Salesforce directly. Most importantly, you'll have high quality materials that meet your brand standards. That means true CMYK printing, commercial grade printing, not digital copier quality like some vendors provide. You'll have access to a range of papers, square or round corners, raised text options, 1 or 2-sided cards, and the other options you've come to expect. Now, because PrintSF is what's called a variable data or dynamic publishing platform, you'll have access to QR codes also, which can make your marketing collateral interactive. QR codes can add your contact info to mobile phone address books automatically, or can link prospects and customers immediately up to your social media sites like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. Or they can also direct people to your company website or any other page. So let's get started with our demonstration and have a closer look. We'll begin in Salesforce. I'm using my instance of Salesforce for this demonstration. And to begin ordering business cards, we'll either access PrintSF by using the drop-down menu to go to PrintSF, or if you want to go ahead and include a custom tab in your other collections of tabs like we do, you'll potentially just be using the Sales app, and then we have a tab we call Collateral, which points at PrintSF. I'll click on that, and that will bring me into PrintSF. You'll see your collection of your company's designs here. I have lots of things, and I'm just going to quickly search for anything with the word business in it, and that will pull up all matches. And I'll start out by showing you a demonstration of ordering our business cards. I will quickly click on order, and that will begin the ordering process. Now, I am operating the system as a marketing department person currently, so I can order on behalf of myself, or if I want to order on behalf of someone else on my team, I can do that. And you'll notice when I select the person on whose behalf I'm ordering, everything will get populated in terms of their contact information. I'll go ahead for today's demonstration and just order on behalf of myself. These templates, these business card templates, or any template in the system, can be set up to order print materials, or in some cases to receive back a PDF. In this case, we're going to go ahead and order printed materials. And then down here, you'll see the ability to personalize or version or customize our business cards using something called form fill. Now, different companies will have different rules and different fields here, depending on your company's requirements. This is just one example. In this case, all of my information has been populated. This card is set up to offer one of 4 variations on the back of the card, all approved by the marketing department. I'll pick that one. And then if I scroll down, I will have an ability in this case to my company is set up to always use square corners and 110-pound cover paper, but your company would see those options that you decide you want available to your team. One other thing I'd note is that this contact information here flowed in seamlessly from my Salesforce setup information. That means that if your team's got their information set up in their Salesforce user profile setup, you won't have to rekey it here. I'd also note that if you have team members that need to order business cards, or you need to order business cards on their behalf, and they don't have a Salesforce license or aren't a Salesforce user, you can use PrintSF directly to add users to the system who are not Salesforce users, and you can then produce business ID materials on their behalf. So we're ready to go. We've got everything customized here. I want to show you how smart the system is. I'm going to go ahead and remove the fax number so you can see that in fact that'll remove the fax number and slide things around on the card. Let's continue to proof by clicking the proof button, and that'll come back with a proof. If everything looks okay, I can make a PDF proof if I want to. No need. I'll approve the proof. And that'll bring me to the checkout page or the invoice page, where I will just quickly submit the order and be done. At the invoice page, I'll be able to have the materials by default set to ship to me. If I want to ship them somewhere else, I can either key that information in, or I can even select to ship to somebody that's a lead or a contact or a user in Salesforce. I'll go ahead and ship to myself and just cancel there, and I'll pick my shipping method. I'm set up to either be able to bill to account but not to credit card. If there's a credit card on file, that option will be there. And if we're all set, we'll submit our order, and that really only should take about 1 or 2 minutes to do, and now your business cards will ship 2 to 3 business days later. Let's turn now to a different example. And this example I'm showing to you with the permission of our valued partner and customer, CloudTrigger, a leading Salesforce.com partner as well. And in this case, you're going to see that CloudTrigger's card uses a bit different logic or different rules in the personalization and customization capabilities. In their case, they've got a little bit different field set. Different fields are or aren't required. The phone labels are being driven from pick lists instead of freeform entry like our PrintSF business cards were. And you'll also see that it's a good time to point out that we have this capability using something called signatures, where if sometimes you like to have, say, different addresses or different office locations used on your business cards or other business ID products. I'm currently set to my Highway 101 office, but if I change to my Garden View office, you'll find that that changed the phone numbers out, would have changed the address in the background there. So these signatures are very handy in terms of being able to populate information automatically. You'll also notice that the CloudTrigger card uses something clever in terms of a QR code, and this was developed by CloudTrigger and implemented by us in our dynamic publishing platform, where we have a QR code that's going to be generated on the back of the business card, which is automatically, when photographed with a mobile phone, going to add my contact info to their mobile phone address book. And we'll have a look at that in just a moment. We're going to order 250 cards. Down here, you'll see that we can either package this and ship it standalone, or to save on shipping cost, we'll go ahead and package it with our prior order. Let's click on Proof. That will bring us to the proof page, where you'll see my contact info dynamically filled in. I would note that if I didn't use a fax number, for example, the text and graphics on the piece will be smart enough to slide around, or if I have an extremely long address or title, things will be smart enough to resize. So these are really intelligent dynamic documents here that'll meet your brand standards every time, even under a variety of different scenarios. Of course, here you see the QR code, and as I said, if I photograph that with my mobile phone, it'll add this contact info to a mobile phone address book. But QR codes can also be used, instead of inserting into the address book, can be used to send the person's mobile phone up to your LinkedIn page, your Facebook page, or to your corporate website, or to any web page. We're all set. We'll approve the proof and complete our order to save a little time in our demonstration. I'm going to jump ahead now, and I want to show you one more thing before we finish out our demonstration. And that is the ability to use the PrintSF platform in an integrated fashion with Salesforce content. Now you'll remember that last time I demonstrated ordering something, I did so from within PrintSF by going into what's called the store here and locating the business card I was looking for and ordering it. But you can also let your team order from Salesforce content. So to demonstrate that, let's jump over to Salesforce content, and this time I'll show you something other than a business card. I'll show you another business ID type product. I'm going to search for envelope, and then in Salesforce content I've located my company envelope. I'll pull that up, and with PrintSF's new integration with Salesforce content, any product, any Salesforce content document can optionally be linked to a print product or a marketing collateral product over in our collateral store. So down here you can see that this Salesforce content record has been linked or references a specific collateral item, so it's super convenient for your team to place an order by simply clicking on the Add to Cart link here. I'll do that, and that will log me in to PrintSF and drop me right into the ordering process. And you're going to see here that the envelope uses a bit different personalization logic. It's just offering the name, and in this case it's concatenated and put my entire address in there. And if I continue to proof now, you'll get a envelope proof instead of a business card with all my contact info on there. So that's just another example of how materials can be ordered, and again, in that case we initiated the process using the very convenient integration that PrintSF has now developed with Salesforce content. So if your team's already using Salesforce content, they don't have to learn a new system. They can simply find the item they're looking for in Salesforce content and click on the Place Order in Collateral Store link to initiate the process. In closing out our demonstration then, hopefully we've been able to show how PrintSF can streamline your process for ordering and fulfilling business cards and other business ID products right in Salesforce. As you saw, it's easy to customize proof and order in just a minute or two. You've got very flexible dynamic versioning or customization capabilities while enforcing brand standards. And as I said, you have the type of quality you're going to need to meet your brand standards with a wide variety of paper and finishing options to meet your needs. To get started with our application, you can just go to the App Exchange and install our free edition. If we're going to be publishing your business cards, please reach out by phone or email or visit our website to learn more. And thank you so much for your time and attention today.